why this gigantic building that's coming up is part of God's end time agenda.
For many people today, the word church is a building. That's why people will spend a lot of money to build a physical building and call it church. Meanwhile, God has never lived there. Why are you looking at me like that?
Don't break the table, obviously.
Not only break, I will burn it to ashes. He doesn't live in buildings.
Let's see what God is doing with the Ark project. It's the largest church sanctuary facility on the earth today, sir.
For the first 1,000 years of the church, go and study church history. There was no building called church. For the first 1,000 years of church. So buildings called church are our innovations.
This is a tabernacle of rescue after the order of the Ark of Noah, to preserve the generation of believers.
From the book of Acts right to 1,000 years of the church of Jesus on earth, nobody owned a building called church. They went to the synagogues, they went to the temple, which were public spaces like town hall. Like town hall. They met there on Saturdays, and after that they left. And the synagogue was used for other things.
But God chose the tribe of Judah, the Mount Zion, which he loved. What did he do there? And he built his sanctuary like the earth, which he has established forever. And the glory of this later house shall be greater than the former, said the Lord of hosts. And in this place will I give peace, said the Lord of hosts.
You know, with the knowledge I have now, if I were to build a church again, I won't build. I won't build a church. With the knowledge I have now, if we are to rewind the clock of time, I won't build this. I'll build a shopping mall, rent out all the shops, make money, put a conference room inside, make money. Then church will use it once a week. If I was to reverse the clock of time, because this building is a waste. We only gather here on Sunday. Monday to Saturday is empty. Nobody is using the space. We could have been making money here all the week long. And on Sunday we use it for 5 hours and rent it out the rest of the day, still making money. And then we use the money for television broadcast. We use the money for radio broadcast to push the message to the people that Jesus wants to live inside. Because he's not living here. Have you not read where Jesus came and they were buying and selling inside? So that means the synagogues were used for buying and selling when it was not Sabbath. So why did Jesus drive them? Because he was teaching a lesson. He drove them to say, look, a place called the church is not a place for merchandise. Buy bangle, buy olive oil, buy holy water.
David Oyedepo's estimated worth is $150 million US. Many of his followers yearn for that kind of wealth. Oyedepo's prosperity gospel resonates with them.
The siege of unemployment is over in your life. The siege of business, frustration, stagnation, and failure is finally over.
The big donation baskets fill quickly. The belief is the more you give during and after the church service, the more your wealth will increase. After church, there are many more ways to spend money. How about olive oil, sold for $5 US per bottle? This is not to eat. It is to put on your head. Why?
Why it's not to eat is because it's a blessed oil. Like, it is not like the normal random oil we use for cooking or for anything. But once you believe and you use the oil, it will work for you. It cures sicknesses, it cures barrenness, it cures anything. People have been healed from HIV by using just this oil.
Pentecostal churches compete for members. Each promises economic salvation, a solution, and people want to believe in them, especially in times of hardship.
Dr. Gabriel, is it not me and you that went to Uganda? They told us that their church is selling holy tomatoes, holy rice. If you buy any rice in that town that is not from that church, it's not holy. So everybody is buying holy rice in bags, holy tomatoes in bags. Business center in Uganda. My house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have turned it into a den of thieves, a place of merchandise. I'm teaching good. So we used to think that the church is a building. So somewhere in your mind, you may not really know what the ecclesia is. And you know, most of us, what we have are the things we used to know. And it's difficult not to know them again because they've been long established in our minds. Just like the yellow book of Jehovah wickedness.